have a rough cast iron skillet that looks and sounds like this? Well, give me a few minutes and I'm going to show you how you can completely transform it into a machined-like finish as smooth as glass. All you're going to need to do this is an angle grinder and an attachment called a flap wheel sanding disc. Don't worry, I'll put an Amazon link in the description below for both the sanding disc and the grinder if you don't have one. You can see here how I'm smoothing out the rough line that goes around the handle. I used an 80 grit sanding disc. I was planning on moving to a 120 grit after the 80 grit, but once I finished with the 80 grit, the surface already looked perfect to me. The 80 grit removed all of the rough surface, but still left just a little bit of texture so my seasoning would be able to stick to it. Once I finished the sanding process, I brought the pan inside and washed it off with soap and water. After I dried the pan the best I could with some paper towels, I moved it to the stovetop, turned the burner on high so I would evaporate any moisture that was still left. After a few minutes on the burner, the pan was completely dry and ready to start the seasoning process. I like to use grapeseed oil. With the time lapse, you can really see the pan transform in color from the silver to a dark black cast iron color. I did a few coats on the burner and then moved to the grill outside and let it bake in the grill at about 500 degrees for an hour and a half. Now it's time for a non-stick egg test. So I add a little bit of grapeseed oil and then a little bit of butter to a hot pan. Then we add the egg, shape it up a little bit, This is incredible. It's just gliding around like the egg is on ice. I just transformed a $16 Lodge pan into a pan with a surface as smooth as a $200 Finex skillet. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos, and please hit that like button. As always, Amazon links for everything I use in my videos are in the description down below. See you guys next time.